Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute full body seated yoga stretch. So this is the perfect practice if you are a beginner or a seasoned yoga practitioner. Doing seated yoga is a great way to not only liven up your mood, but to help with your mobility throughout the day. This practice is seated, so you don't need a yoga mat. You could do this in bed, on the carpet, on the floor, or really anywhere that you can find a comfortable seat. I hope at the end of this practice that you're left feeling relaxed, rejuvenated, and refreshed. So get into something cozy, grab your tea, and let's sip and stretch together. I will see you on the mat. So starting in a seated cross-legged position today, let's bring the right shin in front of the left. And then just moving the fleshy parts from out underneath you, just to make sure you're nicely grounded on the floor. And you also have the option to sit on the edge of a block if that feels more comfortable. Finding a nice tall spine, we're just going to take a few neck rotations. So bringing the ear to the shoulder, bringing the chin to the chest, opposite ear to the shoulder, and back around. So really trying to exaggerate the movement here. And remembering to switch directions. Last one here. And then bringing the gaze back to center. We'll take some shoulder rolls from here. So drawing the shoulders up towards the ears. Draw them down the back and around. And bring the shoulders in the other direction. So bringing them forward and down this time. Gently dropping the shoulders down. Nice tall spine. You can open the eyes if they were closed. So from here, you're going to take the top of the right hand and you're going to place it just below the lower right rib cage and your right hip. Taking your left hand gently to the outside of that right elbow and pull it in towards the center. And then notice if you're shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears, really try to relax. Just a few breaths here. Very gently releasing that side. Do the same thing on the other side. So the top of the left hand comes into that nicely snug area between your lower left rib cage and your left hip. Take your right hand to the outside of that left elbow and gently pull. Very gently release the grip, bringing the hands onto the knees. So from here, we'll take a few cat-cow. So bringing your hands onto your knees, you're going to pull back on your knees. As you pull back, you're drawing your chest forward and through. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. And exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. Separate those shoulder blades nice and wide. With your breath, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Finding a neutral spine once again, keeping that right shin in front. We're simply going to inhale the arms to come up and exhale to fold forward. Gently lift the gaze, walk all 10 fingertips to the left. And as you reach to the left, notice if that right hip is lifting off the mat. Really try to ground down through the right hip. Gently lifting the gaze, staying nice and low as you walk all 10 fingertips to the right. Again, really pushing that left hip down if it's trying to lift up. Gently lift the gaze, walk your hands back to the center, and gently come all the way back up. From here, switch the crossing of your shin so the opposite shin comes in front. So the left shin comes in front. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to fold forward. Trying to keep your seat on the mat. Let's lift the gaze, walk all 10 fingertips back again to the left. And to the right. Lifting the gaze, come back through center, and walk yourself all the way back up. Inhale to lengthen, arms come up. And exhale, you're going to take your left hand, grab a hold of that right knee, right fingertips sprinkle behind you. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, gently twist. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, other side. Right hand comes to the left knee, left fingertips sprinkle behind you. Inhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to the left. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lengthen again. Exhale, twist to the left and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Gaze comes back to the center, and we are going to take a fire log position from here. So if you'd like, you can grab your block. Bringing your left shin parallel to the top of the mat, and you're going to bring the right shin on top. And then just maybe pick yourself up, readjust your seat. So you might notice that I have quite a big gap between my foot and my knee. I can always place a pillow or a block there to find more stability if you don't want your knee kind of just hanging out in space there. So from here, inhale to lengthen, and exhale, we are going to twist over to the left. And again, if you like, you can use your block and rest your forearms on there. It's going to take 5 deep breaths here. Notice if you're rounding. Inhaling here. And let it go. Coming all the way back up, take that block to the outside of the right knee. Inhale to lengthen here. And exhale to twist to come down over your right knee. Inhaling here. And let it go. So we are going to stay twisted to the right, bringing your right forearm to the floor. You can remove the block, bringing your left arm up as you reach to the right, or you can take your left hand, bring it onto your hip, and push down. We're going to be here for just a few breaths. Gently straighten that right arm, come back to center. You're going to take that right foot, uncross, and bring it into a deer position. So you're bringing your right shin parallel to the back of the mat, or the top of the mat, depending on which way you're facing, and your left shin is parallel to the side of the mat. From here, you can bring your knee to attach to the sole of your right foot. Square off your hips, lengthen up here, inhale, and exhale to come down onto your forearms. And with your forearms on the floor, pulling the skin of your elbows back to help draw you through just a little bit more. Next exhale, gently push up onto your palms, sprinkle your right fingertips behind you, take your left hand onto your right knee, inhale to lengthen, and exhale to twist again. Holding it here for 3, for 2, 1. You can stay here for another 3 breaths, or keeping that twist, maintaining the twist as you come down onto your forearms for a twisted deer. Next exhale, push into your palms, rise up, gently twist back through center, adjust your seat as you straighten your left leg. So your left leg comes out onto a diagonal and drawing your right foot in towards your groin. Inhale to lengthen here, and exhale to fold forward and enjoy this stretch. Staying nice and low, simply walk all 10 fingertips over towards your left foot. Taking your left hand to the outside of your left foot, and then bring your right hand to grab a hold of the pinky toe edge of your left foot. If you need more support, you can take your left hand, bring it behind you, spider your fingertips for 3, for 2, nice big inhale here, and sigh it out. Gently release the grip on that left foot. Sprinkle your right fingertips behind you. You're going to push down into your left heel, into your right shin. Reach up towards the ceiling and back. Push, push, push. 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower the seat back down to the mat. Bend that left knee in, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So this time your right shin comes parallel to the top of the mat, and your left shin, left foot comes on top. Again, the option to place the block there, totally up to you. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, we're going to twist over that left foot, bringing our forearms to a block. And right away, I notice how much tighter I am on this side. My hip is easily lifting off the mat. So just making a conscious effort to gently push the left hip into the floor. Maybe it just means you're here and you're not on your forearms or on the block. Next exhale, gently lift up. Bring the block to the other side. Inhale. And exhale, come down. And again, notice if you're rounding here. Keep a length in the spine. Nice big inhale. And sigh it out. So staying nice and low, remove the block. keeping the left forearm to the floor. You're going to reach your right fingertips to the left or bring your right hand to your right hip and gently push down. Staying low, you're just going to uncross that left leg. Bring the left shin down parallel to the top or the back of your mat, depending on how you're facing. Finding deer pose, so your right shin is parallel to the side of the mat. And then you can go ahead and lock the sole of the left foot with the right knee. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to come down onto your forearms for deer pose. Pressing into your forearms, pull the skin of your elbows back to draw your chest through just a little bit. Gently pushing into your palms, and as you rise, take that right hand to the outside of the left knee and sprinkle your left fingertips behind you. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, gently twist and hold for 3, for 2, and 1. So you can stay here, or maintaining this twist, you're going to bring your right forearm and left forearm down to the floor for a twisted deer. Nice big inhale here. And sigh it out. Gently pushing up onto your palms, twisting back to center, and this time extending the right leg out beside you and bringing your left foot in towards your groin. Inhale to lengthen here, and exhale to fold forward and enjoy the stretch. Gently from here, staying nice and low, walk all 10 fingertips towards your right foot. Take your right hand to the outside of the right foot, and then take your left hand and grab a hold of the pinky toe edge of your left foot. 3 breaths. You can keep your right hand beside your right leg or sprinkle your right fingertips behind you for more support. 3, for 2, nice big inhale here, and sigh it out. Gently rising all the way up, taking your left fingertips behind you. You're going to push down into your left shin and your right heel as you reach up towards the ceiling and back. Push your hips forward for 3, for 2, And 1. Gently bringing your seat back down to the mat. We're going to extend both legs now out in front of us and come to lay all the way down onto our backs. Bend the knees in towards the chest, gently rock. Bringing your right foot to the floor, take your left foot underneath. So your right foot comes behind your right sit bone. Grab a hold of your left foot, bringing your left shin, left knee to the floor. Draw that right knee back in towards your chest and grab a hold of the knee. So you should be feeling a nice stretch on the top of the left thigh, left hip flexor. Gently releasing this side, unravel the left foot from out underneath you. Left foot comes to the floor. Right foot weaves underneath you. Grab a hold of the top of the right foot with your left hand. Right knee, right shin comes to the floor. Left knee comes back in towards the chest. And grabbing a hold of the left knee with the right hand. Gently release the grip, so bringing the left foot to the floor. Unravel the right foot from out underneath you. Draw both knees back in towards the chest. And gently rock. Take a brief twist here. So cactusing the arms, dropping both knees to the right. Gentle gaze to the left. I just spotted a spider crawling on my ceiling. Coming back through center. Other side. Coming back through center, we'll take double wind relieving pose. So lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, wrap your arms around your knees, or you can grab onto your feet. We're going to squeeze nice and tight here for 3, for 2. Nice big inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, release. Finding your Savasana. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet to touch for today, finding a reclined butterfly. Slowly calling ourselves back, wiggling the fingers, the toes, rotating the ankles, the wrists. Let's interlace the fingers, reach the arms up overhead, nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. And on the exhale, let it go. And the knees one by one, rolling over onto your side. You can cradle the head and the upper arm. Very gently from here, pushing yourself all the way up to a seat. With your eyes closed and your hands at heart center, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. Just thinking of 3 things that you're grateful for in this moment. I hope you enjoyed this seated yoga stretch. As always, leave me a comment, let me know how you got on, share with friends and family, and I will see you back here again soon for another practice.